Hey guys, this is Phil from OnTheCouch.com. Today we are at a special place for a special something. Well, what have we brought here is the new MacBook. Of course, it's in the rose gold. It's upgraded with the Skylake processors. Now it's more powerful. It's not the Core M anymore. It's Core M5 and 7 also available as an option if you choose to pay more. So here we go with the new MacBook. To be honest, I'm not exactly a fan of the new series of MacBooks because, this isn't exactly the MacBook that used to be before. The MacBook before was somewhat of an entry-level device where you could easily get into the Mac ecosystem, and where from that you could upgrade to the MacBook Pro or the MacBook Air if you want a lighter option with the same powerful processors. But now this guy is not so powerful, but at a very, very expensive price. But nevertheless, there's a lot of people looking for the new rose gold MacBook, so we're just going to start with it. Inside the packaging is, of course, the very, very minimal three things. It is a USB Type-C cable over here. The MacBook charges through the USB Type-C and it connects via the USB Type-C, and I mean all the peripherals through that, and it's got only one port for it. So we have a lot to talk about there. So there's a little manual and the reflex, along with the charger itself. And this charger is ranging at 29 watts, and the end over here is a USB Type-C, and the other end is also in the USB Type-C. So you will need a lot of accessories if you want your older peripherals or accessories to be working with the MacBook. And here is the rose gold MacBook itself. It's very thin, very light, and very expensive. Here we go with the new MacBook, and this is what the color looks like. You should be familiar with this color since they have been using this color for a long time. They started off with the iPhone 6s and the iPad Pro 9.7, and a lot of iPhones, including the iPhone SE as well. So here is the new rose gold front and back. Rose gold wasn't exactly the color for everyone before until Apple changed that. And look at that. Here's a little protective panel for your screen. And Apple changed that, and they made it as one of the most popular colors of the year, or throughout the few years that they lastly had. So this is what it looks like. It's a 12-incher, very thin and light. 12 inches of display. The keyboard is here. They call it the butterfly mechanism. I'm not really sure what that means. Yes, they have a description at that. But anyway, it's got a very, very thin or low strokes, so it's not exactly a pleasure typing in there, but people have reported that it gets better as you get used to it. So that's one thing. And here's a Force Touch enabled trackpad, so you can tap on any part of the trackpad and you'll be able to use the different functionalities depending on how hard or how deep you get in with the touches. God, that sounds wrong. But anyway, so here's the rose gold MacBook along with the rose gold iPad if you have a whole ecosystem of the Apples. And one of the reasons why I say that is not only for the colors, but the new MacBook is so expensive, but it's not exactly the most powerful one. So if you want to get the MacBook, I suggest or advise you that you are in the full ecosystem of Macs and you just want this as your sub laptop for a very expensive price. And along with that, the one very big downside that I always say about the new MacBook is the USB Type-C port. It's cool. USB Type-C is cool, but it's only got one port there. So if you want to connect any other peripheral, because there's not exactly a lot designed by the USB Type-C port, you will want adapter like this. And this is not exactly fully featured. It's got a LAN port and there's 3 USB ports. But if you want the power along with your USB accessories, you have to get something else than this. There's one more port, earphone jack. That's it. So as a laptop, I will say that this is a very, very limited configuration. But if you want the rose gold color against the space gray that was already available before since the last year, then you only have one option. There's only one laptop coming with the rose gold color, so I guess that's your limited option there. So that was a quick look at the new rose gold Apple MacBook. I'm not exactly a PC master or a guru, so I wouldn't be able to tell you much about it even if I use this. So we'll try to get another one or someone else to deal with it. Maybe I'll bring up a brief hands-on or a brief impressions, but that's not a guarantee. So we'll see you guys later. You can meet us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. And this is a new, impressively thin, light, and rose gold colored, and expensive MacBook. Ciao.